Greetings, beloveds. Welcome to a prophetic moment. My name's Ariana Ross, and this is your prophetic moment. Welcome to your prophetic moment. I hope you all are doing well. I know. The warfare has been quite intense, but it's due to where you are going. Y'all, I am so grateful that the Most High has given me a sneak peek of what's to come. But understand that this enlargement, that this expansion, that this increase is a threat to the enemy's camp. Now, with that said, I want you to mentally, emotionally, spiritually prepare for the journey ahead. This journey ahead is ushering in a whole new season, one that you've never experienced. You cannot compare this one to anything that you have ever experienced. I mean, in the natural, you can see that we're collectively shifting into a new era. So with this in spirit, it's akin to shifting into a new era of your existence. The things that you've known will no longer be the same. And this is a blessing, but it's so important that you mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically, all the leads, take time to prepare, okay? Because it's here and it's now, and the Most High is closer to you than he's ever been. Even when you're warring at night, when you're called to wake up in the middle of the night or 3 o'clock in the morning, like it's been for me, to intercede or to war or to pray or all of the above, the fasting, this has called in the presence of God closer than he's ever been. And I'm sure you're noticing the conversation is changing when it comes to your relationship with the Most High God. This is a beautiful summation and formation of your promises. A lot of you are finally slaying the Goliath. That's what this season indicates for you. So prepare. And some of you need to be prepared for the forefront or a more pronounced leadership role. And as you move into these new spaces, please practice gratitude, because Yah has been speaking to me on how important it is to possess the quality of gratitude. Because if you have not felt genuine gratitude for what you have at the current moment, it's going to be quite difficult to receive what's rushing through these gateways in terms of your increase and enlargement. So gratitude, practice gratitude for the journey ahead. Because he also spoke to how you will be perceived in this new space. He's propping you up and promoting you, so you will have more eyes on you due to the way he is rewarding you. And with that, you will incur those who choose to gossip, those who choose to backbite, those who choose to defame, discredit, and the list goes on and on. And when it comes to the servants, the true servants of Yahweh, the true servants of the Most High God, what I need you to understand is that he is showing up as your supreme defense. But in this, he's going to bring to your awareness who these people are. This is regarding those of you who are simply being promoted individually. This is also in regards to those of you who are getting married, who are joining in partnership in terms of business, in terms of ministry, who are being promoted in terms of your promises unfolding, your purpose in God unfolding. It's like you're moving into the next level, the next quadrant of what you're meant to be doing, whether it's singular or joint. God is saying that in this new territory, in this new land, he is going to reveal to you who your foes are. And he explained the significance to me in Numbers chapter 12, where Miriam and Aaron opposed Moses, and how he's showing up as your supreme defense right now, but especially when you enter these new spaces where you are serving him in a more powerful and profound way. Let's take a moment to read Numbers chapter 12. Let's just read the whole chapter. Hang in there because it's a very powerful indication of what's happening, okay? In terms of Yah's response in regards to those who directly or indirectly oppose you. Miriam and Aaron began to talk against Moses because of his Cushite wife, for he had married a Cushite. Has the Lord spoken only through Moses? They asked. Hasn't he also spoken through us? And the Lord heard this. Now, Moses was a very humble man, more humble than anyone else on the face of the earth. At once the Lord said to Moses, Aaron and Miriam, come out to the tent of meeting, all three of you. So the three of them went out. Then the Lord came down in a pillar of cloud. He stood at the entrance to the tent and summoned Aaron and Miriam. When the two of them stepped forward, he said, listen to my words. When there is a prophet among you, I, the Lord, reveal myself to them in visions. I speak to them in dreams. But this is not true of my servant Moses. He is faithful in all my house. With him I speak face to face, clearly and not in riddles. He sees the form of the Lord. Why then were you not afraid to speak against my servant Moses? The anger of the Lord burned against them, and he left them. When the cloud lifted from above the tent, Miriam's skin was leprous. It became as white as snow. Aaron turned toward her and saw that she had a defiling skin disease. And he said to Moses, please, my Lord, I ask you not to hold against us the sin we have so foolishly committed. Do not let her be like a stillborn infant coming from its mother's womb with its flesh half eaten away. So Moses cried out to the Lord, please, God, heal her. I want to take a moment here. This is speaking to humble servants who intercede on behalf of their enemies. If that's not humility, I don't know what is. It continues here. The Lord replied to Moses, if her father had spit in her face, would she not have been in disgrace for 7 days? Confine her outside the camp for 7 days. After that, she can be brought back. So Miriam was confined outside the camp for 7 days, and the people did not move on until she was brought back. Again, this speaks to a true and humble servant. The favor that God has for you is magnified in this new space, and it's going to show up as your supreme defense to the point where your enemies are slain by the things they say against you and or your spouse. A lot of you are coming into these covenants, right? A lot of you are joining forces in covenant in terms of ministry. Anyone who chooses to speak against you and or your spouse is being slain because of the favor and the increase of that favor that God has over you because of your obedience, because of your humility. It's because of what you've been through and how you have forged through into this moment, this very moment. There is a reward, and it is significant. Be ready for the journey ahead. It's one of enlargement, increase, and favor like you've never seen. This is your prophetic moment. You have my love.